Good evening. Welcome to Strange Horticulture, Stream 2. Hi, Emmy. How are you doing today? I see you're a Final Fantasy newbie today. That's a symbol to give to new characters in Final Fantasy. The seedling. Hi, Satinal. How are you doing today? Fine. I'm good. Just before the stream started, I finished that threshold for the fourth special card, the fourth special event card in Uma Musume. So I'm done with that now. Finally. Yep, 4-star card now. Thankfully. Hi, Emmy. How are you doing? Yay to completing an event in the gacha game. Oh, you're in ads. Enjoy. Continue. Wait, why are you in ads? It says the ads haven't started yet. I guess you're in the pre-roll ads. Hi. Yay was to completing the event in the event cards in Uma Musume, the gacha game. I had completed it finally after many days, just before the stream started, so yay to that. And now it's time for plants. Plants. I feel like some of these plants got moved around. And I feel like this happens a lot. Some of the plants like to move themselves around whenever I end the day or something like that, I've noticed. Anyway. Yeah, these were in alphabetical order. They're no longer in alphabetical order. They should be here. That's fine. Are you in advertisements now again? You might be. This side is completely fine though, for some reason. Okay, where were we? We have this thing that we can't do anything with yet because we're missing a red something plant. So, can go there for now. This is weird. Red ebony plant. Okay. This we still don't know what to do with this. Possibly it's a later thing. I don't really know. It's weird that I thought I ended the day. I guess I must have saved the game before I ended the day. I thought I started a new day and then ended it. But I guess not. So we'll go explore again. But I did this yesterday and that didn't do anything. I did this. I'm going to visit a random place. Actually, no. I am going to visit a random place. I'm going to visit this place. Nothing. Okay. Anyway, let's end the day. So I discovered yesterday, well, I'll let Emmy finish her ads first. And then I'll talk about that. New card. The Old Man of Coniston looks out across the lake with blind eyes. His mind wanders with the current, floating gently southwards to the fog. Not long after, the girl left home. Her father wept, but he was so caught up in his own grief that he let her go and did not look for her. There aren't ads, okay. So I peeked yesterday, and an achievement guide, and to get 100% in this game, you either have to play it through 3 times, or you have to do specific things following a guide, and at one point you have to save and do a specific day 3 times, and then I don't know what else. Plus, I already missed an achievement for not using the hint button because I tried one yesterday at the very start. So either way, what I'm saying is that this game is probably not going to be a 100% game, because I can't imagine that I want to play it through 3 times, even if it's really good. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't really want to follow the guide for a first time playthrough in this kind of game, so yeah. So, the omen of Coniston looks out across the lake, floating gently southwards to the fog. It is bizarre botany. Yeah, hello Flo. I hope the time zones find you well today. Let's go look for that. Let's go look for that thing. So Coniston is this. Southward to the fog is here. The heavens open up as I reach the fog. I take a moment to pause and listen to the sound of water on water. I'm soaked through, but my spirits are high as I return home. I'm not empty-handed. Too many plans today. Very nice, but why put it here? Put it over here. Okay. Please don't look at an achievement card before. Yeah, I won't. I didn't do it for this game until, well, I didn't do it before starting the game yesterday. I glanced at it very briefly today, but again, I didn't. Well, I glanced at it briefly last night, but I didn't look at the detail. I just looked at the very top to see, like, oh, is it possible to do it in one playthrough? Do you need more than one playthrough? And they're like, yeah, you need this and this. And I was like, yeah, forget it. Other walls, achievements are mostly hidden and they spoil important clues. Yeah, none of the achievements have anything to do with the normal progression of the game and are all extra. Okay. Can I do them all at the end of the game? Or near the end of the game? Can someone answer the question? Okay, nothing that I can lock myself out of. Perfect. That's all I need to know. That for that kind of game, knowing that, if I want, so I would basically play through the game, and at the end of the game, I would basically make a decision on whether I want to pursue all the other things or not. Okay, sounds good. Map away. Nope, map. Map away. Good kitty. Eleanor Bremer. The insects make the salt marshes uninhabitable. People stay away and not much grows there, but I know where to find an unusual plant. I have drawn you a map in case you decide it's worth your time. Why, thank you. Well, my exploration thing is up again, so let's go. So something about marshes. Can I open this map? Bring out this clue. Some of them are incredibly difficult or obscure. Yeah. If I really like a game, I'll usually try to 100% it. But there's also, at some point, there's also like, oh, it's not worth it anymore. There's also a... Is this? No, that's not. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Some games I like, but the achievements are too difficult, so I don't try for them. Some games I like so much that even with difficult achievements, I'll try for them because I like it so much. We're talking about the marshes. This map might not even be... Before I do this, where even are the marshes? What is this thing, isn't it? Like I think of these as marshes, these as marshes, these. I'm not sure what this path here is. I probably should be looking for this formation. it kind of looks like this, something in this area, right? Like this and this river are this and this river. This bulge here is this thing is this thing. So it's like here. But this specific picture, this part of the picture I'm not sure about. Like, what are these dotted lines? I would think it would be somewhere here. But no, not even that. No. It's more like somewhere here or here. Because it's northwest of this band. And this band is over here. So it's somewhere here. But it's an approximate map, right? And could this be anywhere else? Could this be down here or something? Not really. Oh, whatever. I have so much. The time will restock itself anyway. Let's go over here. Nope, it's not that square. The Skyrim treasure map. Yeah, the map could even be upside down, right? Like there's no... I mean, not really because the waves are down here. But I don't know for sure that the map is aligned northwards. Well, let's ring this bell first. Good day, Bethany Coleman. Thank you for your help and discretion earlier. The Sisterhood is grateful, but the news that the Ada was poisoned with gilded dendra has everyone worried. The temporary acting Ada is panicking. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but one of the sisters has gone missing. A runaway called Tia that we took in a few years ago. Never. Oh, no, I've not heard of Never. I've heard of Grace, I've heard of Sable, but not Never. Interesting. We're trying to find her and Sister Charlotte. Remember that the Jacob's Worth plan is set to help locate people. This seems like a cheating plan, but that's okay. Collect. Solomon's Scepter, also known alarmingly as Hell's Gate and sometimes Solomon's Corn. The flowers of the plant are commonly used in witchcraft and other satanic practices. Many sweet-smelling small flowers grow along the stem. Like maybe something like this. Okay, let's do this. Do this. Move this plant over here. Okay. Let me try this map again before we do anything. This. It did not like this square, so that was too far north. Maybe it's this square? Maybe it's this square. Like I don't know exactly which square they're talking about. She said Marsha, so I went for this square because it was kind of here. But this might not be to scale, right? Like this will curve kind of seems like this curve. But it wasn't this square. I tried this. Wait, no, I tried this square. Maybe it's this square. The air is thick with flying, biting insects, an unbearable plague. I fight against it for mere moments before I'm overwhelmed. If only I had some blue winter to keep them at bay. Do I have blue winter? Outer Wilds main story 2 days ago. Today I started DLC Nice. Would you enjoy watching it now that, even though now that you've played it, would you still enjoy watching people play it? I assume yes, because Flo's kind of in the same boat. Okay, it's like yeah. I've been looking at other puzzle games as well, but I don't know how well they come across on stream. The blue winter saves my skin, but the swirling mass of insects is so thick in places that it's hard to see. At length, I come across what I came for and hurry away. Drantium, a plant with powerful mind-altering abilities. Those who inhale smoke from burning its long, sharp leaves elevate their awareness to levels otherwise unachievable. Some know Drantium as Green Eye, a name derived from the telltale sign of overdose, where even the whites of the eyes take on a green tint. Okay. Spiny plant, interesting. Interbar, move it over here. Over here. Quick to watch playthroughs have to relive their first playthroughs vicariously. Okay. Okay. Trentium. So all my unidentified plants are here. This looks like Trentium to me. No, not really. This is more like the other plant. The Solomon something maybe. So all I know about this is that it has long, sharp leaves. Thorns, no. Mushroom, no. 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 So I don't have Gentium. The other one is Solomon's, what's his name? Imagine most people end up playing it in a different way and order. Ah, okay. Like the different planets first or something. Different areas. I've looked at some of the older puzzle games like you know the games like the Talos Principle and the other game that's something like the Talos Principle. I'm not Riven. Although I've also looked at Riven. I could try that. But yeah, I was looking at the Talos Principle and the other open world game that's like it, I forgot its name. But those two games were like, oh, I think I've actually tried them before. But I didn't, I kind of got distracted, so I never finished them. Didn't get very far either. Riven. But to play Riven, you have to play Mist first, right? Yeah, okay, Riven is really, really old, yeah. Riven is more like a 90s game. Talos Principle is like 2010s game. But yeah. When I say old puzzle games, I mean not that old. I mean slightly old. Slightly aged. Not quite vintage yet. Old puzzle games, but not vintage puzzle games. Sweet smelling small flowers. This is alluring. Is this the same as sweet? The plants kind of look the same, right? This triple plant and this triple plant. But there's also another plant that says sweet. This one. But this is obviously a very different flower. So this is probably Solomon's scepter. Put it up here. Really enjoyed Mist. Pick up Riven Remake. Don't you actually have to? Okay. I see. I would still want to. If I ever played Mist on stream, I would still want to. And if I get into those kinds of games, then there's a whole bunch of other adventure games that I want to play as well. Yeah, Talos Principle, the game is... I agree that the game itself is recommended. What I'm not sure about is how well it translates onto stream. I suppose it would though, right? Because you will be talking your audience through like your thinking process. And I do know that there were a lot of puzzles that I didn't solve when I just wandered around the Talos Principle. And it would be like, oh, maybe someone else on stream knows how to solve it. If they haven't seen it before. But then you'll have people that have played it before, and they'll come in and they'll kind of tell you what to do. So this I got in a swamp, right? South in warmer climates kind of implies like tropical mushy climates, and I found this in a marsh to the west, and it has brightly colored tones. So I wonder if this is eyebright. Oh, but we also have this. Yeah, but this is not eyebright, so this is not brightly colored tones at all. So I would argue that this is definitely not eyebright. If one of these plants might be eyebright, it would be this. But even then, I'm not sure. But it's a better candidate. I've seen a few people play on stream, the puzzles of course, but also the text you find around the place. Those inspire interesting discussions. Probably want to put some limit on people helping puzzles for the reason you said, yeah. Have you played it yourself? Both of them? Either one? And what's the other game I'm thinking about? The one that is very much like Taylor's Principle but isn't. There was another game like it, but I keep forgetting its name. Yeah, everybody feel free to answer that question. Have you played Talos? Witness, yes, the Witness. T. Yeah, the Witness as well. Then there are also games like Anti-Chamber, but I've played Anti-Chamber. And then there are a couple other games like Anti-Chamber that I haven't played. Don't worry, kitty. Every time the bell rings, the kitty jumps. Like so. It's my wife's birthday. Wanted to get her something special. There was a plant. Pet Halibut 13 times. Oh, sorry guy. There was a plant that she used to love as a child, but she hasn't been able to find any in years. It's sort of bulb-like and it's a strong smell to it, but strong in a good way. And oh, the flowers smell like lots of little flowers. I have that thing somewhere. Is it meat dew? Isn't it meat dew? Meat dew. Decorative plant, yep. Don't touch it. Strong smell to it. But this one doesn't have a strong smell to it. Or at least it doesn't say that. Sort of bulb-like. No, this is not bulb. It's... Is it bulb-like? Are we actually talking meat dew? Or are we talking... Now I'm not sure what plant he actually wants. Starion? No. So this is sweet smelling, but this is strong smell, and it's bulb-like. Solomon's Scepter is not bulb-like. No, not remotely. This is kind of... No, this is not... I wouldn't say this is bulb-like. But it's made up... The flower is made out of more like lots of little flowers. It might be this. One upcoming game I saw a trailer for that really reminded me of Anti-Chamber. Let's see if I can find it. Okay. Yeah, there was one I looked at recently as well that is in the Steam sale, but I forgot what it was called. But I also kind of like games like that. So this might be the plant, but then I have so many identified plants as well. You know what? This I have to go through the book. Strong smell to it, but strong in a good way. This is just a regular flower. This one doesn't have a strong smell. Valia, candleweed, candlewood, no. Clavilium, no. Common trowse, no. I mean, technically, this also is made out of... Oh, it might be this. Ah. So the difference between clavilium and the red one, this, and this, is that this one smells pleasant. Otherwise, they're the same. So this one does check off everything, if you consider this a bulb. Strong in a good way. Flowers, lots of little flowers. So you must be talking about this. No, it wasn't. It wasn't clavilium. I guess that's not a bulb, but I don't know what you mean by a bulb, man. Unless you're talking about this one. This one actually does say bulb. Ah. Yeah, not that light bulb. No. I don't get why you put jeans, but I do get why you put bulb. Maybe it's this one. Oh yeah, the bottom part it's about, yeah. Nidana. Noted, I'll look at it, yeah. Nidana. The common trowse. I understand now. But this one is also bulb-like, although it's the bottom. There's flowers made out of little flowers, and has a strong smell to it, but kind of in a good way, sort of. I'm not sure I have any other plant that fits the bill, so maybe we try this. Thank goodness. Okay, but I didn't get a new page for it because I already knew the plant, I guess. What if anything outstanding? Nope. Oops. We've had our eye on you for some time now. Join us. Praise the dendro. Oh dear. Ennis Ilford. I represent a group called the Seeds of Redemption. Your expertise would be very useful to us, and we have much to offer in return. Let us know we can count on you by leaving a single St. John's poppy flower outside the Sad Guild Church before Friday. Do not make the mistake of ignoring us. Praise the dendro. What do you think? Should I do this or not? You're a creepy cult guy. Should I follow them or should I not? Do it? We will do it. The alternative is missing on whatever plotline this is, right? So, yeah, join a cult. I already have a cult now. The cult of Taiki. Taiki cult. Sad Guild Church. St. John's Puppy. The church isn't hard to find in a small hamlet of Sad Guild. This must be the place. I wonder what happens if I try to leave another plant there. I probably just get more dread, right? St. John's Puppy. Yes, the cult of Taiki. Done. Oh, worship Taiki, but my channel point wallet can't afford it. Yeah, the only thing I have as channel point redemption right now is I believe, I can't actually see it while it's live, but I believe is that you get to pick a exclamation mark command and just add it permanently to the channel. At least I hope that's what it says. So good luck with that. Yes, that is what it says. Okay, anyway. Ring a ding ding. Verona Green. I have returned from Swinside. I must admit, I was hoping for more to go on, but there were certainly signs of a ritual having been performed at the stone circle. This is the stone circle down here. And a poor victim, well, the less said about him the better. Reuben had it right though. Grisly. I've had beginnings of a theory, but I'd like to run some tests on a sample of the gilded. I don't have a gilded then. Or maybe I do now. Maybe I do now. Do I though? I didn't tell you not to. No, I told you not to early on. And before I actually figured out what to do with it. You can do it now. I did want to try and track it, but I haven't figured out the code for that. But I also, right now I can manually count how many people have done it anyway. Like 0. Oh, well you can do it now. Or you can do it going forward whenever. And then send me a message of what you want the exclamation mark comment. What exclamation mark comment you want and what you want it to say. Like being rich, that works as well, yeah. Okay, gilded dendra. I didn't think that I would actually have the herb so early on. And we didn't have it for the longest time. I'm still not sure I have it. Do not drink the sap. So this doesn't tell me anything about the plant. But it might be this, right? Because the poison is so potent that even touching the leaves of the plant can be painful. This one is that my fingers ache from handling this plant. Assumedly, I'm doing it through the gloves. And it has a little tongue thing down the middle, just like this does. So this is probably gilded dendra, if I have gilded dendra in my shop. This is also possible, but it doesn't. There's no clue for that. And so this is probably gilded dendra. I do have gilded dendra. Oh no. Maiden sorrow. Rubbing the soft leaves of this plant between one's finger and thumb is said to help prevent the mind from wandering, providing a focusing effect. The flowers of this plant droop mournfully, but it is the thorns along its stem that are thought to lend it this name. Okay. Mr. Gilded Dendra? Miss Gilded Dendra? You have to sit. Here. Nope. Here. Ha. Now, the new plant I just got, what was it called? The new plant page. Maiden sorrow. The plant droops sorrowfully, so this one. And the thorns along the stem. Probably this. Yeah, this one, the other one with thorns that does not droop at all. So it can't be this. Okay. Maiden's sorrow? Question mark? Dump it here. Dump it here. I have this. Let's go explore something random. Like maybe Sadberg over here, I guess. Or White Scar Cave down here. A thin crack runs down the rock face, widening as it nears the ground. Just wide enough for a man to slip through, but there's a problem. A large boulder blocks the entrance, too heavy to move. Ah. Do I have this plant? I don't think I have this plant. Or at least not that I've identified. So it's not an ID one, so it's nothing on the right. But it's some kind of mushroom. But I don't have a mushroom that fits in this. And if I get this wrong, I'll lose another thing here. Spongy mushroom. No, it can't be those two. So I don't have this yet. Leaf. Pet the cat. And wood. My aunt died 2 weeks ago and I inherited her house. I've been sifting through her possessions and last night I found something unusual. In a forgotten corner of the attic, I found a coffin. More unusual still, it was bound by strong vines, so strong that I cannot cut through them. I immediately thought of your shop. You know about plants, right? Royal Gentia. Royal Gentia, one of the few ways to release the bind of Swift Snare. Do not open the coffin. Yeah, no kidding. But I don't think I have a choice. Like in quests like these, like there's no option to just send them away. So it does seem like a terrible idea, but it's not my house. Not my problem. I just provide them the tools. Alderphinium. The petals of this flower can be brewed to create an antidote to Dendros miasma, a deadly poison that causes the blood to slowly turn black, eventually resulting in a painful death. It has an intoxicating scent, similar to that of Solomon's scepter. Alderphinium. Okay. Sounds and looks like this plant to me. Enjoy your coffee. Gentia goes there. Okay, Solomon's, what's his name? Solomon's scepter, many sweet smelling small flowers. Rather unpleasant scent. That's different. Intoxicating scent similar to that of Solomon's scepter. But this is the opposite of that. So either I don't have the plant yet, or what they just mean is that it's a strong scent. Which is similar, but it's not actually sweet. Sweet smelling small flowers grow along the stem. Sweet smelling. Alderphinium is intoxicating scent similar to that of Solomon's scepter. So maybe it is not this, even though the picture looks kind of. No, actually no, the picture is very different. Well, it might just be an above versus to the side thing. But no, I don't think this is not Alderphinium. Probably not. Let's go explore something else. Let's go explore Setberg again. Setberg is one of the many towns in this vicinity that has made its wealth from the wool trade. Indeed, as I explore its streets, I see a farmer shepherding his flock to the monthly market. I hope to find a plant to add to my collection there, but there is nothing that catches my eye. Okay. Was worth a shot. And there. "5 miles south of the tallest but one, it grows in peace in the midday sun." Before she left, she returned to her hiding place and carefully retrieved the book, her excitement building as she did. She couldn't articulate what was so alluring to her about the book, but by now, it had become an obsession. So this is an ongoing story, eh? Hmm. 5 miles south of the tallest one. The tallest but one. Stop closing my drawer every day. So 5 miles south of the second tallest mountain. So Tarn Crag is 551, Fairview is 873, 215 you're out, 803, so this is tallest, second, no, this is 859, tallest, second tallest, this is even taller, 902, this is 899, 978, number 1, number 2 right now. It looks like it's these two. The tallest but one. So this is the tallest and this is the second tallest. Seafell Pike and Bowfell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 south will be here. Unless I'm missing another mountain somewhere. I don't think I am though. So let's try it. 5 miles south. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The forest here is lush and vibrant. The bird song feels enchanting like the call of sirens. Nestled in the undergrowth under the shade of a birch tree, a plant grows. Interesting looking plant. Look, some plants moved here again during the day. This is annoying. Or during the night. It's not that the plants are moving, it's that the camera does a sort of reset. And some of the plants move along with the camera when it does that. Okay, what are you? Large blue flower with an odd protrusion. Okay. We're gonna wait on you for now. N-word. You're alive. I was able to strip away the swift snare's vines and lift the lid. With more than a little trepidation, I'll admit. To my relief, but also disappointment, the coffin contained nothing but dust. At least that's what I thought at first, but when I looked closer, I discovered a golden amulet embedded in a grey ash. On the back of the amulet is an inscription that says, "With Solomon's scepter I awake." Solomon's scepter, that's a plant, right? Oh, it's not identified yet. Here, have your Solomon's scepter. Solomon's scepter. Yeah, scepter. I always pronounce it scepter. But yeah, Solomon's scepter. Yeah, that's a me thing. Sometimes called witch's remedy, the long verrucane is believed to lift curses. Small leaves growing pairs along the stem. That's very vague. I have several plants that are small leaves growing pair along the stem. Like these ones. Small leaves growing pair. In fact, this might be that one. The septic scepter. The septic scepter. Solomon's scepter goes here in between these two. Okay, so now I need to look at it. I want to look at that meat deal. It's so long you have to put it on the bottom shelf and it reaches to the top of the top shelf. There will be a so long Solomon's scepter. So long. So now I'm not sure about this plant. I get a feeling this is wrong. Like currently I have this as meat dew. But no, it should be right. The plants and the flowers are correct. But that would mean I don't have the other plant yet. Anyway. Until we discover otherwise, we can leave it there. That's what the question mark is for. And the red tags. The ones I'm not sure about. Let's go somewhere else. To go to that place, to go to this place I needed, what was it I needed? I needed the strength one. Farmer's Worry. I don't have that yet. Where else can I go? Bridal Cave? Fairfield Peak. Red Park. Let's climb the tallest mountain. Scafell Pike. Shattered rock debris and weathered boulders line the route up Scafell Pike, a name believed to be derived from Old Norse Skellifjord, which translates as the fell with the bald summit. As I arrive at the rocky top, looking out over all to see, that name seems particularly apt. The beauty of this place is not lost on me. A place for the gods, if ever there was one. This reminds me that there was a mountain game I found yesterday as well, Fleur. What was it called? If you're still here, before you run off, have you seen this game? Hold on, I'm bringing it up. I know you kind of like mountain climbing. No, it's that one. I was eyeing it. I was eyeing it very temptingly, very tempted. And yeah, good night. Happy times. It's on your wish list, yeah. I love mountains, so the game seemed very tempting, but not sure how difficult. Not sure if it's too difficult for me though. And I'm not sure how part of the draw of mountains for me is like the scenery and like the kind of the certain feeling that it captures of being it's very majestic mountain with magnificent views along the horizon and stuff. And I don't know how any of these games necessarily capture it. Don't know how well it captures it, but it looked very tempting. The plant watering thing is still very weird. I don't feel like I'm gaining. Oh, that's how it works. Ah. Anyway, I don't need to do that, so let's not do that. Call in the next customer. Yeah, Short Hike I've seen, yeah. Supposedly a pretty good game as well, if I'm not wrong. I heard a shepherd got killed by some wild beast up near the Swinside Stone Circle. They say he slaughtered half his flock as well. People around here don't seem too bothered, but it's got them panicked down Foxfield way. Kentmere Eye. This must be from the cult. But first, where do we think that shepherd was killed? It feels like it's somewhere here. I don't know if we meant to investigate that. Let's go to Kentmere. So Kentmere is here. Kentmere Eye. You talking about this? Or is it in Kentmere itself? I descend into a pleasant valley where the village of Kentmere is situated. On the way I pass a brockstone or bedrock, which has always been popular with local children who challenge each other to scramble up its craggy sides. I make a beeline to the village church, St. Cuthbert's, which is sheltered by an ancient yew tree. There are many plants to admire amongst the headstones and tombs, but sadly, nothing extraordinary for me to find today. Kentmere Eye. So it wasn't, whatever that is not in Kentmere. We'll put a pin in that one. Hello, Verona Green. Well, this is getting interesting. I was able to confirm that it was indeed gilded dendra. It was used at the Swinside ritual site. That's a worrying sign. It's a plant that is used in several of the darker incantations. And it can't be a coincidence that the very same plant was used to poison the Order. There must be a connection between this Order murder and the Sisterhood. I need some mental clarity to think it through some more. Some maiden sorrow will help a lot. You're basically asking for steroids. Yeah, hopefully this is maiden sorrow. It is. Ah, red ebony. Ooh, red ebony. That's an important one. This plant is said to uncover that which is hidden, including buried treasure and secret writings. The red ebony is extremely rare and not well studied. Blood has been spilled over this plant, which is where the red part of the name is believed to come from, since, confusingly, the large flower is in fact blue. Ooh, is this one? Ooh. Okay, so now we have a heck of a lot of things to do. Imagine going to bed right before we discover red ebony. So you are probably red ebony, which means you very nice. I'm out of room on this shelf though. Wait, this is out of order. Ah, you get to move here. You get to move here. You also get to move here. You also get to move here. You get to move here. Now you. Let's start with this thing. I expected something to happen when I did this. But apparently not. Let's see how to use this. It works. It works. Literally. Okay, so this means we have some things to do now. So this has nothing on it. This is nothing on it. Nothing there. What's that? Let's do that later. Oh, there are things. Right, anyway. There are some weird things in my table. Just making sure that none of these have secret messages on them. Works. So apparently none of the letters that I've read have things on them. I did check all these, right? I'm surprised that this one doesn't have anything on it. Can't be I. And I'm surprised that this one has nothing on it. I'm worried that this one might have things in it. But I'm not actually going to scan every single damn page to try and find it. Or am I? The one thing we should check are the poison pages, so... You know, maybe not Drantium, but definitely the Gilded Dendra. And also Red Ebony. Red whatever thing is, whatever the name of this plant is. Red Ebony, yeah. Nothing. Okay. So probably nothing in this book. Probably. What about the map? Elderphinium grows here. Look at that. Okay. So we do have this now, so let's go get that while we can. Whoever wrote on my map has been very helpful. I would never have thought to come out to this desolate place in search of plant life, but a quick search yields exciting results. This one. Elderphinium. That was how I spell it, right? Elderphinium, yeah. So this is the antidote to Dendra's miasma. Very important plant to have. Stuff for story-related purposes, I'm sure. It's here. Okay, what else do we have? What else do we have? First, let's scan the title of this book. Nothing? Okay. So scan this? Nothing? Okay. Scan the front of this. Property of Nicholas Culpeper. Is he the guy who I inherited the shop from? So we have this note. Tomb of the Hunter, okay. The Great Oak, okay. Very cool mechanic. Very cool mechanic. Our thing is almost up, so let's water a plant. Then we'll go to the Great Oak. Okay. Great Oak was right here, right? Yeah. A huge tree stands before me, impossibly tall and wide, bigger than I could ever have imagined any living thing might be. Its upper branches graze the sky. Okay. So there was nothing for me to do there. I guess it was too much to hope that I could bring back the Great Oak and put it into one of my flower pots. Ha! Okay. What else can we scan? So there's still at least one more thing to visit here. There are these things that I haven't figured out yet. Oh. Well, there's something to do with those things that I haven't figured out yet. This change symbol. Oh, it changes symbol when you click on it. It was too much to hope that was the answer. Although I don't know what happens even if you find the answer. Interesting. Don't know what this is for. Don't know what this is for. What about the cat? There's nothing on the cat. Strange Horticulture. Yep, that's the name of the game, alright. Has to be a clue somewhere telling me 4 of the 5 symbols, and the 5th symbol is this one that we have. Something like that. Don't know what or why or how or where. What about on these things? Nope. Hmm. 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 Dundas, 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 Dundas. Yeah, I don't know. So for now, I don't think we can do anything with this. Or at least I can't. Because we only have this clue. And that doesn't go anywhere. Okay. Let's go back to the map. Is it this? The memorial bears the name Swaif Prior. It stirs a memory. He was one of the Dreyer. Theirs is a lonely life at the mercy of a dangerous addiction. They built a tolerance to the Drentium sap in childhood that they might benefit from its potent effects. But they will die if they stop taking it. An unusual plant grows sparsely around the memorial. And this was called what? The Tomb of the Hunter? Hunter. 1786 to 1832. So the story, that thing talked about this herb. Is that what this is? Looks like it. Drentium. Probably. Close enough to a certainty that I'll put it in yellow though. Reuben Ward. It looks like I'm gonna make a trip to Blackcomb. Oh, I'm sorry. Verona noticed something at the Swinside site that's had me pondering. A piece of slate with a symbol drawn on it in black. Can't think of anywhere else around there where you get a slate from. Dad and Bradley Miller keeps insisting that he saw something up at Blackcomb. But then again, Bradley Miller does claim that Ferry stole his wheelbarrow. If I'm going to spend a night out in the hills, I want to take some eyebright with me. Wouldn't want anyone sneaking on me in the dark. So eyebright. What does it do? Improve eyesight at night in even the darkest place. I hope this is eyebright. It is indeed eyebright. Wild coal. The purple berries are recommended by physicians in place of a hair of the dog mentality. What? As a tonic for those suffering. Oh, I see. As a tonic for those suffering the effects of having drunk too much the night before. There are some who consider wild coal a sacred plant, perhaps owing to its rarity, and claim that it is bad luck to pick berries from it. So, eyebright. Need to move this further down. Eyebright. Yellow, okay. There you go. And we have a new page, but before we look at the new page and try to figure out, I want to see if I can explore somewhere. I wanted to explore the area near here, so let's start with this guy. Nothing. But it doesn't increase my dread, and it's a use it or lose it kind of thing, so I wanted to do that, regardless. Now, the book. The new herb we picked up was called wild coal. Purple berries. So we do not have wild coal yet. Ring the bell, I guess. Forest fair. Does it ever stop raining in Undermere? You have a reputation in town for knowing about unusual plants. I need some grey sandfire. Nobody around here seems to even know what I'm talking about, but I hope I'm in the right place now. Dental hygiene. Grey sandfire. You're welcome. Ember soul is thought to have protective properties. It is sometimes given as an offering to various deities in return for sanctuary. Produces flowers with many petals. Watch out for the leaves, they are razor sharp. There are so many plants here, so they are so cool, so many names. So many different plants with different names. Grey sandfire, yellow, okay. Move this. Okay, there we go. Not that many unknown plants, really. Ember Soul is the new one that we just got. I don't think we have this. Flowers with many petals and razor sharp leaves. Nope. No Ember Soul. Might be this though. Purple flowers. No, but those are not petals. And it's just the edges of the leaves that are sharp. Still don't have farmer's worry. We have fever cares. We have hand shark, I think. Let's check long veracun. Small leaves grow in pairs. I don't think any of my remaining plants satisfies that. Nope. No long veracun. Unless it's this. Meat dew. No, the plants are different. I'm not convinced that this is meat dew because it doesn't necessarily fit all the clues, but it's the best we have. Sheep snap. Starion is the only one I have here, so sheep snap and wild coal we don't have. Wild coal we already verified that we don't have. And sheep snap has green seed pods. Don't think we have it. Okay. Before we end the day, let's go to explore one more time. I want to go back to Swinside Stone Circle. I want to see if anything's here. No, so it's the same stuff as before. Oh, and I did get dragged for that. Interesting. That's okay. I'm gonna end day. Lowick to Ilgill Head, Foxfield to Crinkle Crags. So this is a find an X. You connect the first line with the second line and find where they intersect. At first she felt free, but it wasn't long before the reality of her situation began to take its toll. She stole food when she was hungry and slept in makeshift shelters, not knowing where she was going. not caring. Eventually, she made her way to Grisdale Forest. Day 8, Friday. This thing reset as well, I noticed. Which but still doesn't help because I don't know what to turn these to. Nothing else is intractable. Okay. Lowick to Ilgil Head. Lowick is here. Ilgil Head is here. Lowick to Ilgil Head. Foxfield to Crinkle Cracks. Crinkle Cracks is here. Foxfield is here. So Foxfield to Crinkle Cracks. The halfway point is around here. Ilgil Head to Lowick. So this is I-13. Yeah. The magpie sees me before I see it. I do not know how long it has been watching me, but I can tell that it is interested in my movements. A strange sensation creeps over me, and I feel an urge to leave this place, but not before collecting a plan for further study. One for sorrow, and 2 tomorrow. Turning to leave, I see another magpie and another plant I've never seen before. 2 for joy. 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy. Purple flowers with a gentle scent. Flowers have a delicate scent, purple turning to pink at the ends. So this is one of those flowers where the leaves are like double, and it could be that plant. The one with the very poor description. But it's hard to tell. What plant was that anyway? Was it sheepsnap? Nope. Was it wild coal? Nope. That's the berries one. Longberry kind? Yeah. It could be, but the description is so bad that who knows for sure. Longberry kind? Question mark? Thumbnail needs to meet you? Question mark? These two are both very tenuous. This exploration is almost up. I kind of want to do that again. Just to throw a random exploration somewhere. Then we'll start the day. I wonder where the clue for this is. Okay, exploration. Let's go to somewhere random. Let's climb some mountains. No, that's not. Let's climb this tower. Crookhead Tower. 2 butterflies dance and flutter, seemingly guiding me towards the steps of an odd little tower. I nosy up to the window and peer inside, but it looks to have been abandoned a long time ago. I knock once for good measure, but only dust remains. Sorry, kitty. Ennis Ilford. You are wise to pledge your support to the seas of redemption. Together, we are stronger. Now that the Dendru has awoken, the redemption is upon us. It is a glorious time. Our deeds will be remembered for 1,000 years. Those of us that have put our faith in the awoken Dendru will be saved, but we must act swiftly. We will be in touch soon. Okay. Praise the Dendru. No, praise Taiyi. I've almost talked to everyone. I've almost discovered everyone. Just one more person left. My mind is clouded, dark. I see it and it sees me, all of me. Elderphinium is the answer. It must be. I will not forget those who helped me. Horticulturist. What exactly does elderphinium do? This plant over here. Antidote to Dendrus miasma. But isn't Dendrus miasma, doesn't it kill you? Whatever, have some elderphinium. Larkshine. Larkshine is a plant with a powerful defense mechanism. It releases stinging barbs triggered by a light touch. The pain is said to be unbearable and can last for several days. Sometimes confusingly called kidney flower, this is thought to be a reference to the kidney-shaped seeds held within the spiny pods that grow on this plant. I probably do not have this yet. Elderphinium, this one was no surprise. At the edge of this thing, okay. Yeah, I don't have whatever that plant is yet. Exploration is up. Let's explore back barrow over here. No, yeah, sure, why not? Approaching back barrow, an industrial roar emanates from the ironworks and cotton mill. The blast furnace has unlimited appetite for coal, which is delivered almost daily via the steam railway. I pity the dusty workers of this once peaceful place. I suspect there will be few useful botanical discoveries to be made here. Grace and Wright. My mom was into horticulture. I found this among her things. Golden light, that's a plant, right? I'm not sure what long mat could mean though. Oh, finally. Is that another plant? Anyway, I thought you should have it, just in case it's any help. Yes, I have the clue for this. Why, thank you. Golden light, start at long mat, South 3 East 2. Okay. Long mat is up here. Or rather, it's the stone next to this. So South 3 East 2 here. The river is in its youth here, flowing swiftly through the rocks with a melodic gurgle. Among the tall grasses that line the riverbank is a much more unusual looking flower. What was it called? Golden light or something? Was it golden light? I wish it showed you all the characters who came by, and not just because I need the locks. I think it said that was golden light, right? Golden something anyway. And it's a plant I don't have a page for yet. So golden light or something like that. Dump it over here though. Technically not discovered yet. I should definitely rearrange the plants now that now that we're growing out our list of identified plants here. These need to all go at the bottom for sure. So why is this plant all the way over here? And the plants I don't have a guess for at all can come here. And then all these other plants need to spread out. You need to spread out, man. Spread out. In fact, you need to spread out further. All the way here. The gilded dendra. Dangerous plant. You're gonna want to rename this in case they drop down or something. It's not worth the yellow tag. These have to be red until I've confirmed them. Why is this plant right here? I swear some of these move around. Swerve, Lady of Summer, Lemon Dandy, Maiden Sorrow, Mary's Breath, Mellow Glow, Fennet, Red Ebony, Ren, Royal Venture, Shimmerlang, Solomon's Scepter, Wandering Blue, St. John's Point. No, that one's further on. Oh, do you actually wonder? You do, don't you? Yeah, this fungus can move slowly in the dark. You keep moving around. Sunset Mount Cap, Winterball, Witch Fig, Borealis. Right now you are here. Let's see how far you move the next time. Let's burn this and something. Let's visit Seafell Pike, the tall mountain. No, wait, I've been here. Oh well. Ring and wood. Help me! The amulet. I can't remove it and it's drawing the life from me. Okay, I think this is Long Verrican. I can feel it working. Thank you. Her hair changed. Anyway. Long Verrican. Long Verrican. You're welcome. Caldery. The users of Caldery are not well known. Some say it has applications in dark magic, but this author has found neither substance nor specifics to back up those claims. Those who worship the huntress Arduina place the flower as an offering to ensure a successful hunt. It grows from a thin stem with small leaves. Perfect. Now look at that one that we just got. It was Caldery. Do any of these plants fit that bill? It grows from a thin stem with long leaves. With small leaves. Not really that. Not really. Not really. Not really. Not really. So no, I don't think we have this mysterious plant yet. I still want to know how to solve this. Alright. Where to explore? What about Tibet over here? You wouldn't think, following the modern railway line into Tibet, that this prosperous village was once home to the notorious prophetess. Mary Baines, a local witch, haunted the locals with her tales about the end of the world. Although such prognostications may seem quaint nowadays, her grave in the churchyard is still avoided by all in the village, and nothing grows there. Nice law. I like that kind of law. It's good to see you, my friend. I've been on the road so long, I started to wonder if you were still on the other end of the letters I've been sending. I'm back in town for a few days though, and I wanted to give you these before I forgot. I found them in the pocket of an overcoat that belonged to your uncle. So many notes. I almost threw them out. Oh, this is probably how I solved this thing and opened whatever these buttons are for. I almost threw them away, but I thought the symbols on them might mean something to you. Yes, they do very much mean something to me. The problem is, I don't know what order these are in, right? It almost looks like there are markings on the paper. But not really. Like it has those diagonal lines, like this has 3 diagonal lines-ish. This has 1. But this has none. And this is like 1. And this is like 4. 3 diagonal lines. So I don't think that's a clue. So I don't know what order these are in. Oh, but they fit together, don't they? They fit together. Ah. Interesting. So, 6-sided flower, 5-sided flower, 4-sided flower, 1-sided flower, upside down, 3-sided flower. Hey, a thing. Open the secret drawer. Devil's Nightcap. Trimble half. And a letter I'll look at later. Thing I'll look at later. A coin I'll look at later. First we explore for no good reason. Seed Island. The unassuming rounded peak of Seed Island relies a rather stiff and awkward ascent. The grassy top is bleak and unremarkable, dampening my spirits. It's a cairn. Okay, let's start with the 2 new pages. One of them was Devil's Nightcap. This plant is known colloquially as a corpse's friend. If ingested as a seed, it will cause a slow, agonizing death, and the plant will grow out the body once deceased. It has a light, pleasant scent, not dissimilar to pine needles. Boiling the root in vinegar creates a tonic against fevers and poisons. Light, pleasant scent. I don't really have a clue as to what it looks like besides the leaves. It might be this, right? But it's not confirmed. In fact, I don't think it is this. But it's the closest I have. The other one that we picked up was called... Was it Lakshine? No. Wasn't Candlewood. Oops. Wait. No, it was that, yeah. Trimble half? The trimble half is traditionally used as decoration at weddings, as it is thought to strengthen relationships. A cross-section of the small cup-like flowers. They generally point downwards to avoid filling with water and to allow easy access for pollinating insects. I also do not seem to have this plant. Okay, we have this. No, not this. You have this. No, not this. You can dump that away. Also dump this away. A Briar's disc, often called a smuggler's disc, is a simple device that can be used to send coded messages, the location of cash cargo, for example. The principle is cunningly straightforward, but the code is undecipherable to prying eyes. Both parties must be in possession of a disc of identical size, with the same symbols as around its edge, and a map. To encode the location, you would then place the disc over some name point on the map nearby, and note whichever symbol is pointing to the location. You then place the disc over some name point on a map nearby. Note whichever symbol is pointing to the location. It may be necessary to string multiple symbols together, but you can use this method to reach any other point on the map as required, yeah? Okay, I gotcha. Now it makes sense. Okay, but first let's scan this. Nothing. How about this? Nothing. Robert Barrow's Medicinal Herbology, Black Hall Road, Kendall. Let's go visit Kendall. Where is Kendall? Am I blind? Black Hall Road, Kendall. Oh, it's this huge city right here. Okay, I was looking at the small ones. I find a medicinal herbology shop off Black Hall Road. I know you, says the man behind the counter. Robert Barrow, presumably. You're the owner of Strange Horticulture. 2 hours later, after a lengthy and engaging discussion covering a variety of botanical subjects, we decide on a trade. It turns out Robert is a collector of unusual fungi, and I have the thing just for him. Copper Caledonians. Copper Caledonian. I was wondering how you're going to use that plant in the story. Okay. Copper Caledonian is right here. Enjoy. And he gave me 3 plants. Nice. They all went here. And I got to keep the Copper Caledonian as well. Okay. New plants. Right here. Right here. And right here. So this card is done. This is not done yet. Just have this coin as well. I can't make the drawer open again, but that's okay. What is this coin for? I'm sure it'll mean something eventually. And now we have to do this. We also have... should probably identify some plants. Distinctive smell that reminds you of old books. Overpowering sickly sweet scent. Purple flowers, long leaves. Kinda looks similar but not really. Do we have a clue for fever kiss? This one. But that's not the only plant with red that mentions red berries, right? Wild coal is also... oh, these are purple berries, okay. Never mind. What plant page did I get for Copper Caledonian? There's so many plants now. Did I not get a plant for Copper Caledonian? I mean, did I not get a plant page? I did get 3 plants. Okay, anyway. Let's do this other thing. So, we have this clue now. So, Kenmere Eye. So, Kenmere. Flower. So the clue says, to encode the location, you then place the disc over a name point on the map and note whichever symbol is pointing to the location. Kenmere Eye. From Kenmere, I follow the bearing of the eye and end up in a small forest north of Kendal. The woods are thick with briar and brambles, but amongst the tangled undergrowth, a type of flower is flourishing. Find a briar's dislocation. Ooh, and these are purple berries. That's wild coal. That's almost certainly wild coal. Purple berries, Sure. Wild coal, question mark. can sit over here. Cool. Sorry, cat. Simon green. I have no idea what any of these means, but it seemed like something you might find interesting. I found it while clearing out the nook of the east wing. She's going through her house and she's slowly finding me artifacts. Baylock's elixir. Made from the crushed petals of 3 distinctive plants, Baylock's elixir is a potent aid to memory, allowing those who drink it to ensure that they retain important information that they will never forget. Care must be taken after drinking, however, to avoid the fate of Grey Gale, who slowly lost her mind after taking Baylock's and staring at a blank wall for 12 hours. She reformatted her mind by staring at a blank wall for 12 hours. 3 distinctive plants. Huh. I mean, one of them's right here, right? No, maybe not. No, that's a 9-petal plant. No, this is a 9-petal plant. But it has things on the end, and this one does not. Anyway, we'll get to this when we do. When the main story calls for it. Let's visit Undermere again. Let's visit, like, the insides of Undermere. Why did I come here? Okay, well. This mushroom is gonna move, right? In Tibet, a noble elder stood silently watching starry skies. Okay, I know how to solve that. A young woman alone in the world, she was taken in by the sisterhood and given a home. It was a chance for redemption, a new start. Day 9, Saturday. It did not move. You remain here. Okay, I know how to solve this, but first I want to just click on Tibet. So just check what Tibet is. Oh, this is Tibet. Okay. I'll solve it the next time it comes up. Next time I get a movement thing. Ding dong. Long map? Sorry, I've not heard of it, but I'll keep an eye out for you in the library. No, I already know what it is. As long as you can get me some fever kiss, that is. Too many late nights at the library are taking their toll. But I already solved the long map thing. Hope this is fever kiss. Promotes an aura of confidence and persuasiveness. The large cup-like flowers produce a stale, damp smell. Mountain estuary. This is fever kiss. Why is Mellow Glow over here? Are you moving? You move. Why are you moving, Mellow Glow? Do we need to talk? Are you doing it, cat? It's the invisibility plant. Fever kiss. Fits on here. Oddly enough, in the spot that Mellow Glow was. What else? This is almost up. Okay. So this clue obviously says... Wait, what's this? Oh, that's the recipe. This clue obviously says Tibet. North, east, south, southwest, south, south. I find myself on a patch of moorland, surrounded by jagged peaks and menacing clouds. A distinctive plant stands out against the swaths of purple heather, and there, another. New plants acquired. Okay, what are you two? It has a pleasant, fresh aroma. Not very descriptive. The flowers are deep blue, quite beautiful already, really. Again, not very descriptive. Or not very, doesn't give me much clues. Mountain estuary. The large cup-like flowers produce a stale, damp smell. These things, right? So this is mountain estuary. Mountain estuary. Mountain estuary. Smells like a library. Okay. I should try identifying some of my other plants. Let's do one more round of this. So, candlewood, caldery. I don't have caldery, I think. But it might be this, right? Thin stem with small leaves. Flowers that look like this. Yep, this is probably caldery. I should really leave off the question marks at the end. Ah, no, that's fine. Who cares? When I identify it, it'll change anyway. Caldery. Devil's nightcap. I don't have this. I think. Light pleasant scent. Sweet scent. It might be this, but the leaves are wrong. And it might be this, except the only thing that matches is a picture. Weird. Not convinced. Drantium I have. A gas for. Ember soul I do not. Wait. No, I'm looking at this. Ember soul. Flowers with many petals, sharp leaves. Nada. Farmer's worry. I would like, but I don't have. Henchuck. I have a guess for. Larkshine. I do not have a guess for. Larkshine is a spiny pods that grow on the plants. Don't have that. Meat dew, I have. Mountain estuary, I have. Sheep snap, I do not have. Storian, I have. Walcole, I have. So sheep snap and trimble have. Green seed pods. Again, I have nothing that looks like a seed pod. But I have two descriptions that describe like pods, basically. Trimble have. Small cup-like flowers that generally point downwards. Nope, that is none of my new plants. Okay. Let's explore another cave. So I can't come here. Are there any other caves? Because I need mushrooms. Mushrooms can usually be found in caves. Any picture that looks like a cave? Not really. Not really. I'll go to Black Comb. That's been mentioned a couple of times. I see. Oh, I've been here a couple of times. Never mind. Onwards. And that gave me dread. David Schaefer. There's talk around town of a woman who wears a green mask made of jade. Or the one who appeared in What's Her Name's dreams. There are all sorts of oddballs in Andamir, but that's certainly unusual. Exploration. Backfoot candle. Where is Backfoot? Backfoot. Backfoot is here. Backfoot. Candle. The candle leads me east of Waswater. To the north, the mighty Scafell Pike grazes the sky, the tallest peak in England. Oh, are we in England? The challenge beckons to me. Perhaps another time. No, I've already gone up Scafell Pike like twice. On accident. New plant acquired. Look at those parts. Spiky parts. That looks like something that we have a description for. It's either Larkshine or Trimblehalf. No, not Trimblehalf. Or not Copper Caledonian. Or Sheepsnap, I think. And green seed parts. So it's not. It's the other one, right? It's Larkshine. Let me take a look at the plant. I'm wary of those spines. Yeah, the pot looks like that. Kidney-shaped seeds held within the spiny parts. Has stinging barbs. Wary of those spines. Larkshine? Question mark. You can go over here, somewhere. Here? Here? Okay. I've been talking to people around town, trying to learn as much as I can about this beast that is rumored to have been seen in these parts. In the old world, they call this thing the Servant, but the people here seem to have forgotten that name. Except the group calling themselves the Seeds of Redemption. They are something I did not expect, and they have made it clear that they want me to stay away from the Serpent. They seem to worship it. But I'm getting distracted. My Drentium supplies are low. Drentium does what again? Powerful mind-altering abilities. Those who inhale smoke will elevate their awareness, okay? Telltale signs of overdose, where even the whites of the eyes take on a green tint. He is overdosing on Drentium. Oh no, what do I do? So he's a hunter. Tomb of the Hunter. But he's long overdosed on this plant. But I can't send him away without giving him the plant, right? I don't have the option to say no. So good luck. Palliance. Most plants offer a small improvement to air quality, but a palliance is in a class of its own. It is sometimes called sweet breath, thanks to the freshness of the air in its vicinity. The many short leaves of this plant are thought to help filter toxins from the surrounding air. Nice. I do not think I have this plant. But we have now identified Drentium. And also someone who is overdosing on Drentium. Very tragic. This is up, so let's go explore somewhere, just for fun. So this I require the farmers, whatever, the mushroom I don't have. I've been here, I've been here, I've been here. There are a lot of places I haven't been. But I don't remember exactly where I have and haven't been. Let's go to Heavy Rig over here. Or should I just visit the dragon over here? Can I even... Does it even let me go onto the water? Well, we'll find out. This area is inaccessible. Oh. Well, thanks. Reuben Ward. I crept around Blackcomb 2 nights ago in the pitch black. I'm sorry, you must have some dread as well. That eye bright is some potent stuff. I could see clear as day. Up on the fell, I found a shallow pit full of skulls. Yeah, I found it in the daytime. Some deer, fox, badger, and some human. There was an eerie silence about the place, and every part of me was screaming to get out of there. Back down on the flat, I heard a terrible noise, like an axe maker's whetstone, but unmistakably animal. High on a ridge line, I saw a cowled woman wearing a jade mask, watching me, and beside her, something dark, inhuman, and bloody huge. I don't mind admitting that I'm out of my depth on this one. Hello, Kitty. I'll need to speak to Verona again. While I'm here, I'll grab some wild coal for my pounding head. Yep, that's the morning after. Right? Thank you. Norwood. A bite of the crunchy root on this plant has the effect of a cold bucket of water thrown over the face. An unpleasant sensation accompanied by sharp focus. It is claimed that Norwood releases spores that are invisible to the naked eye, showing up only under unnatural light. Ah! Interesting. Like this, basically. Let's move this first. Yellow. All the way to the end, somewhere here. Exactly here, actually. This thing actually goes behind the plant, behind the thing. It's not. That's not nice. Ah, look at that. Would you look at that? The spores show up under invisible light. So that is this plant that page that we just got. It's very nice, yeah. The plant itself has invisible things. Was it Pallians? No, that's the second last one that we got. There are so many plant names. Which one did we just get? Too many plant names. Was it Pallians? It wasn't Pallians, right? I've already lost the page. Ha. Larkshine we have. Oh, it's Norwood. Norwood. So this plant is Norwood. The name was too generic. It didn't stand out to me in the index. Norwood. Between Larkshine and Meat Dew, nope. Between Meat Dew and Mountain, nope. Between Storian and Mountain. Okay. Exploration is up. Let's go to Great Gable. I found a plant here. Oh. Well, so much for that. I do not remember all the locations. Maybe I should make a map. I should make a list of all the locations so that I know that I've visited all of them. But it's okay if I visit them multiple times. Emily Costigan. Well, this looks like the right place. Oops. I don't want to have to traipse all the way over to Red Pike, so hopefully you've got what I'm after. It's a non-flowering plant with smallish leaves. It seems to grow mostly on Red Pike. At least that's the only place I found it. Didn't we have a clue for this? Red Pike. Up here. I feel like we did have a clue for this. Can I just not? I wish I had a Control F. Give me a Control F and let me But in fact, it might even be on a clue card that's long gone for all I know. Crystal, Heartnut, Northeast Corner, of course. No. Crystal again. Great Gable, nope. Red Ebony, no. Maybe it's in my book. Non-flowering plant with smallish leaves. Mostly a red pipe. What was the name of that plant? This one. Common Trouse. Okay. Common Trouse. Have some trousers. No new page for that. Yes, trousers, exactly. Exploration. So I've done Haverick, I've done Blackcomb, I've done Sunside, I haven't done Bootle, I don't think. Although technically a town, Bootle's small population and rural air make it seem more like an inflated village. It has been many years since I used to frequent the local tavern, the Sleeping Giant. I could stay for just the one drink, I suppose, for old time's sake. I love this writing. It's neither too long nor too short. It's just a little decorative blurb whenever you click on something. Just the right length. Ding dong. Poor Ruben. He looks a little worse for wear this morning. Is Ruben there? Who's Ruben? This guy. Oh, the investigator. Okay. He took it hard when his wife died and never did quite give up the drink. I think I know what rituals performed at a stone circle. It all adds up. It was a summoning spell. Someone called to something across the void and tried to bring it here. And with the state of their body all torn to shreds, I'd say they succeeded. And then the gilded dendra, that really got me thinking. I found this in Dr. Wording's Bestiary, a little light reading for you. I'm headed to Grisdale Forest again. The Sisterhood will know more. There's many names. Some call it the Woken Dendru, believing it to be related in some way to the deadly gilded dendra plant. Others call it the Night Stalker, the Miasma, or the Dread, but the most common name for it in the Shires is the Servant. You'll have heard of it in children's songs such as Keep the Fire Burning and Servant and Master, and there are hints of it in the older stories, but nobody alive has seen it in the flesh. It is said that the dead ground northeast of Tibet, where nothing but black Digitatus mortis grows, was caused when the servant last walked our lands hundreds of years ago. That sounds like a clue. That sounds like a plant clue to me. Northeast of the bay, right here. The wide area of blackened ground here is known to the locals as Dead Man's Field. Dark mushrooms protrude from the soil, like fingers reaching out from the grave. Nice. Could this be the farmers, whatever they call it? I don't think so, right? The letter actually says Digitatus Mortis. But isn't that just a Latin name for something? Digitatus Mortis. Not this one. Agricolatima. Digitatus Mortis. Is that like the devil's nightcap? Nope, that's Morse Amicus. Digitatus Morcus. What Latin name is that? Forgot to make the book bigger. Digitatus Morcus. No, I do not have a plant name for Digitatus Morcus. But that's okay. I can name it Digitatus Morcus for now. Digitatus Mortis. There's a blue one. Because it's a weird name. Okay. Weird Latin name. Should I also be going to... No. There's nowhere else to go. But this has recharged. Let's go to... even further northeast now. Setback now. I feel I've been here. And more. Sea Island. Backfoot. What is this random house here? As soon as I step off the road, two members of the sisterhood step out and remind me that this is their forest. I'm not welcome here. I try showing them the sister's letter, but they tell me I'm in the wrong place and move me along without offering any help. How rude. And they... Every day she attentively followed the teachings of the Order. Every day she patiently performed the tasks given to her. Every day, thoughts of the book itched away at the back of her mind. I like that they give me a blank card here. On a full moon. I guess it's a gibbous moon. Day 10, Sunday. A secret uncovered is a secret no more. 2 miles north of Foxfield. Okay. Foxfield is here. 2 miles north is here. 3 ravens circle above, their caws and crooks cleaving the silence. And oh man, I take what I came for and leave. New plant acquired. Hooray! Stand up there. Quite easy to cut oneself on the jagged leaves, as I have just found out. I think we have this. I think this is a plant we have a book for. A book entry for. But which plant I don't remember. Not those ones. Not that. Flowers with many petals. Watch out for the leaves, they're razor sharp. So imbecile. Flowers with many petals, check. Kind of looks like that, sort of. Check, I guess. And these are razor sharp, yep. Imbecile. That over here. Still don't know what this coin is for. 1813 Gosforth. Should I just go to Gosforth? Is that even a place? Gosforth. I think it is, right? Yeah, it's here. I should just go there. Maybe the coin will trigger something. This is about to fill up. Where's my watering can anyway? All the way here. Okay. Gosforth. I should not have come here. A darkness hangs over this town like an executioner's blade. I feel a rising dread in my chest. Oh no. Yeah. So 1813 Gosforth. That's not really a clue. This says the year the coin was made in. And this symbol does not match. This symbol does not match anything on this. So it's not one of these puzzles either. Gosforth. How weird. Next. David Schaefer. One from your librarian friend today. In reference to your question about the other day about Longmac, I'm afraid I do not have an answer, but Calder Abbey has a wealth of knowledge on local law. If you ever go there, the monks will request a plant from you, but they won't tell you what they want. A sort of test. They've never allowed me in to look through their stacks. So this, I actually found out of order, right? So I have already done this, which is why there's already a check mark here. And then they told me about Longmac, which was this note. This note. And then this note was used to... there was a clue. It might have been a... No, it was a note from that girl. This one. Where was the letter that does true in here? So many nuts. Or wherever the note was, I just put in here. That note led to this one, and that note led to this one. But because I got this one early, I already did this one. I'm just trying to find the note so I can put them together. Also, was there ever anything on this? No. The problem is that these drawers get rearranged. It's very irritating. Oh, this one, yeah. So this note went to this note went to this. These ones do not have secrets on it, eh? Okay. Except for this one that says it works. Anyway, next. Verona Green. The Sisterhood are trying my patience again. If the old Ada was around, but she's not. They've kept secrets for hundreds of years. If ever there was a time to share them, it's now. They know of a way to defeat this servant, some ritual or weapon or something, but their stubborn pride won't bring them to ask for help. Well, I won't sit idly by and do nothing. I'd better have a little chat with this new Arda, and I think I'll take some mountain estuary with me. What does that do before I give it to you? Promotes an aura of confidence and persuasiveness. Okay. Fair enough. Here's some mountain estuary. Oh. I hit the bell behind the submit button. Weeping Bell. A plant that is believed by many to lead to gold. You'll have about as much luck searching for the end of a rainbow. The soft frilled leaves can soothe insect bites and stings. It's also known as golden light and sometimes fool's hope. Aha! Okay. Weeping Bell. So if I identify this, sit somewhere here. Nope. Here. And golden light, wherever that is Weeping Bell. Sit over here. Here. Just to make sure it matches the description. Soft frilled leaves, Okay. Exploration is up. Let's go explore Ilgil Head. There are more important things I could be doing back at the shop. Like petting the cat. Thomas Green. I finished the designs you asked me to work on. Sorry, who are you? Be very careful unwrapping these. Some of the glasswork is quite delicate, and I've taken great care transporting them. My lab equipment is finally here. I will now be able to brew elixirs using ingredients from my plants. Huh. Finally! Patterson's Guide to Fatal Fungi and Their Antidotes. No secret. No secret. No cat. Spring wax cap, sometimes fatal, can usually be cured by taking hop heart boiled in vinegar. Sunset mount cap, generally not fatal in small doses, use crushed leaves from sour bandy to cure. Bishop's parasol, often fatal, can be remedied using the sap from lemon dandy. Copper Caledonian, often fatal, no known cure. Farmer's worry, often fatal, an antidote can be made using royal gentian. Interesting. So let's try royal gentian. Where are you? But how do I actually... So it is not. So this is not actually anything to do with this, I think. Like, I don't actually have a cook button or whatever. What I do have is this recipe. So we should try making this. But good luck finding the correct plants, right? Not this, not this, not this, not this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 petals. There's a lot more. 5 petals and 5 petals. That one's 6. This looks like one ingredient, right? This looks like the first ingredient. Except it's missing the things on the end. But I don't know if that's just part of the drawing or not. Eye light. The other two are plants with 5 petals. That eliminates a lot of my plants. Especially the identified ones. Here's 6 petals. This one is 5 petals. But it does not look like either of those plants. This one is this plant. So whatever this is, I don't know yet. It's part of that plant. This one is not the third plant, no. This one... The leaves are wrong though. No, the leaves are wrong. This one is more like it, okay. I don't know what 2 of these plants are. I do know that they are used to make this medicine. New elixir acquired. Achievement: create an elixir. Even though I don't know what the names of the plants are, where exactly do the elixirs go? So this is check marked off. So this is correct. Oh, elixirs over here. Ah. Baylock elixir. I think that's what it was called. Baylock's elixir. Very good. Can I make nonsense with this? Ruin elixir is a delicate art. I must have made a mistake somewhere. I got some dread for that. Okay. Let's explore some more. Explore... Dungeon Guild? Sounds like a... Actually no, here's a cave. Rydal Cave. Let's try that. A large dark pool sits in the belly of the cavernous opening of Rydal Cave. I suppress a shudder at the thought of the monsters that could lurk beneath the serene surface. But nothing. Okay. Map away. The new order wouldn't like me being here, but the forest is in danger. I spoke with Verona Green earlier. It's bad. If the Dendru has awoken, then it will come for us. You must place an offering at the altar of Arduina. And there is a clue in here as to what to offer, right? So, explore. What mountain is this? There's a river. It seems Beth has been able to keep her fellow sisters away from this part of the forest, for now at least. The trees are thick here, old too. The altar seems to belong here, as much a part of the forest as the gnarled trunks and twisting roots. I must place an offering to the goddess Arduina. So I think this is one of the when there's a choice like this, I think it means that the story branches from here, and there's an achievement at the end of one path, and an achievement at the end of the other. Either at the end of the day, or at the end of like several chapters later. I don't know. What is caldery? Successful hunt. What is embersol? Protection. Sanctuary. So I guess embersol would be sanctuary for the sisterhood. Caldery would be like for them to destroy the bees, in theory. It's interesting. I wonder which one I should put. I could put either one. I have both flowers, I think. At least suspects for both flowers. Yeah, they're side by side actually. But I think they want, it's probably better to go defense. I mean sanctuary for the people. But then again, I'm not praying for the people. I will be praying for myself almost. Well, that's okay. Embersol it is. The scent it produces is considered overpowering by some, but it is said to stimulate the senses and rejuvenate aching bones. Evulum has many short, pretty leaves. Sure. Now, do we have Evulum? What? I went forwards and I went to the same page. Evulum. No. Maybe? Kinda looks like it, but kind of, sort of. But it doesn't mention anything about the scent, so probably not. No Evulum yet. I'm being harassed by loonies, shouting about the redemption, saying they're gonna set it free, whatever the hell that means. Well, they can take their seeds of whatever woken something or other nonsense and stick it where the sun don't shine. Sun doesn't shine. Hello, cat. I'm not joining the damn cult. I just want to tend my garden in peace. I'm looking for some lark shine to drive them away. If they come around again. Lark shine? Question mark? Listle of Neptune, also called Truthsayer. This plant will force a person to tell the truth when eaten. Wow. The sparsely petaled pale flowers give off a strong scent. Firstly, let's move Larkshine to its proper identified location. Yeah, right there. Secondly, let's go exploring. Let's explore. I don't really know where to explore anymore. Let's explore Calder Abbey again to see if anything else triggered now that I got a letter. I've learned all I can from the Abbey. Nope. Okay. Next, let's see if that book. So the new page we got is called Listle of Neptune. Sparsely petaled pale flowers give off a strong scent. This is a gentle scent, but an unpleasant scent. Sweet rhubarb. Sweet scent. I don't think I have this. Or maybe it's this one. Overpowering sickly sweet scent, yeah. Sparsely petaled pale flowers. Give off a strong scent. It's not necessarily. Then the picture is different, right? This one has a lot of petals. So no, I don't think it's that. Why are these plants all the way here? There's a pleasant, fresh aroma. No, not that. Elixir can sit there. Every other plant is good. Okay. Let's go explore somewhere else again. And then end my day. Let's explore... Oh, I don't know. Route Seawood. Nothing here. And hey. Ooh, there are holes. In time, she learned that the sisterhood has secrets. Or had she always known that? Had she come to them by chance, or had she sought them out deliberately? She wasn't sure. But by now she knew what she wanted and she would do anything to get it. Day 11, Monday. This seems like an 18-day kind of game. Like the moon goes from empty, new moon, to full moon, and then back to new moon. Okay, what is this nonsense? Ha. 902 803. What could this possibly mean? Oh, Mountain Heights. 902 803. Old Man is 803. Bowfell is 902. X is whatever the hell's under this. This thing. The impressive ridge line of the crinkle cracks stretches across the full width of my vision. Days like today are worth being alive for. Colorful plant stands out among the moss. What a nice description. Doink. The leaves feel smooth and soft underneath. A large stamen that seems to be the source of that acerbic odor. I don't think we have a clue for this. My old man reckons there's a plant. What can find pots of gold buried underground? Don't know what it's called, but I bet you do. Tell you what, when I'm rich, I'll throw a share of the gold your way. Weeping Bell. Here you go. Lesser Meridoc. The round flower head of the Meridoc is made of smaller yellow florets. A single drop of the strong-smelling sap from this plant can utterly drain a person's mental faculties, rendering them slow and uncomprehending. Weeping Bell. You are now yellow. This is one of the neons near the end. Why are you here, Mr. Eyebright? Because you are an ingredient, that's why. Come back here. Okay. What other plants have moved, if any? Why are you all the way here? Seriously, who moves my plants in the night? In fact, no, you should be over here. Okay. Ennis Aylford, I have a task for you that will greatly aid the seeds of redemption. One of the dryers in town, and we know he's paid you a visit already, no doubt feeding his habit. We suspect he's here to hunt the Dendro. If he returns, give him some of this. He will make a worthy sacrifice to the Dendro. Let's help him on his way. Oh, this is the plant that we just got the clue for. Not that I remember its name. That's a Meriduc. Round flower head of the Meriduc made of smaller yellow flowers, florets. Single drop can utterly drain a person's mental faculties. This is definitely Lesser Meriduc. Lesser Meriduc. Lesser Meriduc. Further here. Here. Let's explore. Explore. Jack's Rake. Sure. Why did I come here? I don't know. Who knows? Sorry, cat. Amos Duncan. I'm heading out on the road again. Before I leave, I wanted to store some valuables in a safe. I don't trust myself to remember the combination, and I certainly don't trust myself to write it down anywhere and not lose it. This is where you come in. Surely you've got something up your sleeve for me? What does the elixir do again? Potent aid to memory. Just don't stare at the wall, yeah. Raylock's elixir. Spring wax cap. An edible mushroom with some mild medicinal properties. When dried and eaten, it can help relieve pain. But there's no clue for it, except the picture. And I don't think I have that mushroom. Next. Alice Boyd. I've run out of... Oh, I can't remember its name. It's a sweet-smelling plant with small purple flowers. I need it for... reasons. Alice Boyd. Are you one of my... You are not. Okay, sweet smelling plant with small purple flowers. Maybe Solomon's Scepter? I don't remember which ones have sweet smelling now. You'll probably have to go through the list to find this one. Yeah, sweet smelling small flowers. Commonly used in witchcraft and other satanic practices, eh? Well, I wonder if I could have given her anything else there. Probably not. Simon Green, my librarian friend. Oh, goodness, Halibar. You haven't been getting enough food? That's terrible. Whatever will become of you? My mother's had me looking into this servant creature for you, but I'm afraid I've not been getting anywhere. It's strange. I'm sure I've seen some reference to it before, but I'm drawing a blank when I try to find anything. I think Lord Freeman's archives would be a good place to look. I was going to post this to you, but I was in town anyway, so I thought I'd drop it off in person. That and sneak in some Halibar hacks. Oh. I've not been getting anywhere looking through my collections in Ambleside for any mention of the servant, but Lord Freeman's archives at Muncaster are home to many ancient and esoteric scrolls covering a wide variety of subjects. It might be worth a visit. Simon. Muncaster? Here. I follow Freeman's manservant deep into the vaults of the castle. 2 hours later, I have still found no mention of the servant. On the verge of giving up, a name grabs my attention. The Woken Dendru. Didn't Verona say that was another name for the servant? Correct. The Woken Dendru is loyal to the summoner, who becomes its master and can bend its terrible power to their will. This servant is assumed to be immortal, since it has no known vulnerabilities, but that does not mean that it cannot be defeated. Many hundreds of years ago, a site of ritual importance was created near Blackcomb, to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak, and the Blackcomb to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak and the Dendru was ousted from this world. Many hundreds of years ago, a site of ritual importance was created near Blackcomb, to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak, and the Dendru was ousted from this world. How do I pass that sentence? Unless the Great Oak is called the Watcher. Near Blackcomb, to the south of the Watcher, also known as the Great Oak. And then the Dendru was ousted from this world. Unfortunately, although we know that 5 plants were required for the ritual, the specific plants are not known. Interesting. The Great Oak is here. Can I go visit? Just for fun, I'm gonna go visit south of the Great Oak. So like here. A small stone shrine sits off the one side of the clearing. 5 grooves run out from the center of the stone, widening the recesses at the base. 5 slots for 5 plants. This is the right place, but I'm too early. I need Verona Green's help to perform the ritual. Cool. Next. John Hall. Norwood, please. I find it's the only thing that can keep me from nodding off on the night shift. Sorry, what does Norwood do? Before I administer it to you. Cold bucket of water thrown over the face. That one. Okay. Norwood. Daisy Duck. Daisy Duck? As opposed to like Daisy Duck. A simple potion that will grant courage can be brewed from the leaves. It is said that ancient warriors would take it before going into battle. Daisy Duck. Norwood. Yellow. Calm down. Somewhere here. Here? You've moved. Bad plant. Bad. You're right at the end. Okay. I almost feel like I should be brewing something else. But who knows for sure. So I haven't done anything with this note. But I don't know how to create single ingredient things. In fact, I don't think this is not an alchemy thing. This is just kind of notes on how to cure poisons. Okay. Daisy Duck. Leaves that look like. So this is probably Daisy Duck. Just by the picture, even though they told us not to identify plants by their pictures. This might be Daisy Duck. The first letter of the Latin name of a plant known as golden light. The number of petals on the lucky cabela flower. So this is W7, right? No, Latin name of the weeping thing. I don't know the Latin name. When her chance finally came, she did not hesitate even for a moment. Afterwards, when the other was dead, she felt an elation. Years after she had first laid eyes on the book, she had what she needed. This is the full moon. Day 12, Tuesday. Okay. Golden light is weeping bell. L is the first letter. Number of petals on lucky feather flower, I believe was 7. L7. Okay. We are going to L7. I amble through meadowland, stopping every so often to examine any wildflowers that catch my eye. Buttercups, daisies, cowslips, red clover, knapweed, cat's ear, and hidden among them, something new for my collection. New plants acquired. Do we have clues for any of those plants? The flowers are blue. This one almost seems like that. This one, right? Because it's sparsely petaled pale flowers. It is pale, but no, the picture is all wrong. Somewhat pungent. Also seems wrong. Candlewood, calderina. Let's do a couple more of these first. Couple more people first. Bethany Coleman. It came for us. We were attacked in the night by the servant. In all my time in the forest, I've never experienced anything like what happened last night. The forest came alive and drove the beast back. Arduina saved us. It's the only explanation that makes any sense. One thing is clear. We cannot do this alone, and we must not allow the servant to get his hands on what he's looking for. I'm trusting you with this, a secret that the sisterhood has kept for hundreds of years, a tool to defeat the Woken Dendro. Keep it safe. Use it wisely. You'll know how to open it, of course. Save the sisterhood. Oh, that was an achievement. I guess that was because I offered a sanctuary plant instead of the hunt plant. The hunt plant would have probably not saved the sisterhood. Where is this thing? Nothing here. You will know how to open this, she says. No, I don't. There's nothing here. I've never seen a key. I suppose we can't open it right now, but maybe later. Wait a minute. I'm sure I can drag a plant into this. I can drag a plant into this. There is a plant that allows me to unlock things, right? Copper Caledonian, right? Oh, that wasn't the right plant. Hey. Okay, let's do it properly. No, it's not Copper Caledonian. What was the plant that lets me unlock things? Let's go through and look through all the plants because I need to do these anyway. Oh no, it's the heart-shaped leaves. The one with heart-shaped leaves. Clavilium. That was the one. First is the corpse's friend, a reminder. Then comes the ankle grabber, the binder. Third is the fear bringer. Fourth, to lift a curse. Last, a petal to see clear black blood's reverse. Okay, so this, we know quite a few of these. I know this one, this fifth one. I know this second one, but we don't have the plant, I think. Corpse's friend, I think we have that as well. We might not have identified it yet though. Fearbringer, lift a curse. Interesting. Follow the Dadan tributary to its source. Let's do that first. Dadan tributary. So River Dadan. Where are you? This one. To its source. Here. Why did I come here? Apparently that's not the one. Isn't that the one? I guess not. I click here, but it's not here. River Dadan. Does it mean like this way? Or does it mean like this thing? Why would it not be here? Dadan tributary to its source. Could Fearbringer be Widow's Woe? I don't have Widow's Woe yet anyway. Follow the Dadan tributary to the source. What do we think that means? So the River Dadan is here. The like tributary is like, or maybe it's this one. I've never seen this plant before, and here it is growing in abundance. New plant acquired. Is this Widow's Woe? Somewhat damp smell. Dark red flowers. Okay. So to close off the stream, I'm going to go through the book again. I need to do some sorting. So this one got checked off, okay. This one is very scary. Let's leave it here. This one can put away. Let's see what plants I don't have. So I need to do this every once in a while. Or completely lose track of my plants. Candlewood, I have. Caldery, I think I have. Daisy Duck, I have. Devil's Nightcap, I do not have. Evulum, and I don't have these three. The Devil's Nightcap. Corpse's Friend. So this is one of the, this is the first clue in this one. First is the Corpse's Friend. Whatever this is. Possibly this. but again, don't know for sure. Light pleasant scent, not dissimilar to pine needles. Do pine needles smell like rhubarb? Probably not. But I don't actually know rhubarb smell. Light pleasant scent, not this. Acerbic odor, not that. Summer damp smell. No, not that. Or whatever devil's nightcap is, we don't have it. But it's one of the 5 ingredients we need. Evilam. Consider overpowering. And has small leaves. This is overpowering, but the leaves do not match. Many short, pretty leaves. Wait, where did the plant go? I dragged it somewhere. Oh, it's here. Never mind. Somewhat pungent. Might be this one, right? Evilam. This is probably Evilam. Evilam. Question right? Nah, just Evilam. Drop it over here. Farmer's Worry. Spongy mushroom. Still don't have that. I don't think. Kind of a pity, because there's something else locked behind this. Henchuck, we have a guess for. Lesser Meriduck, we have. It jumps to meat dew, so we don't have Listle of Neptune. Sparsely petaled pale flowers, nope. Sparsely petaled pale flowers. I don't feel like we have this, but I can't tell for sure. Like this could be really zoomed in or something. But no, I don't think we have this. No Listle of Neptune. Meat dew we have. Pallians, do we have? Meat dew is here. And jumps Astarian. So Pallian we don't have. And Sheep Snap and Springwix Cap. Pallians. Many short leaves. Like this one. Sweet breath. Freshness. Pleasant fresh arena. Yep, this is Pallians. Pallians. Sheep Snap. Good fortune when prepared correctly. Green seed pods. Green seed pods. Have a hard outer shell. Green seed pods. Don't think we have that. Also, I wanted to check something as we... Nah, never mind. A Listle of Neptune. No. Which are the ones that we skipped? Candlewood, Caldery, Daisy Duck. We jump to Evilam, so we're missing this. Morris and Gas, okay? Henchuck. Missing this. Henchuck. Lesser Meriduck. We have Neptune that we don't have. Meat dew we have. We think. Pallians we have. Sheep Snap. Is that the one we looked at? Bulbs of Bayon. Nope, don't have. Starian. We have Trimblehalf. Cup-like flowers that point downwards. Could this be Trimblehalf? No, because the flowers have a stamen thing pointing out. This one does not. So it's probably not that. Or it might be this. Oh, cup-like flowers. Yeah, this is Trimble Half. Trimble Half. Trimble Half. Trimble Half. Trimble Half. Was that the last plant? It was the last plant. Okay. There was a plant with an alternate name here. Not that. Alternate name that had to do with a place. Was it Sheep Snap? Blobs of Bayon. Is that somewhere we can see? Is there a Bayon on the map? No. Oh well. I have one last exploration to do. So let's go to... we might have been here before. Let's go again. I reach the top of the crack in double quick time. Below me, the tarn glistens and shimmers in the sunlight, enticing me with its deep blue hue. All around me, the fells ripple into the distance. After searching high and low for anything of significance, I decide enough is enough and head back. Very nice. Okay. So that's it for today. We have a lot of identified plants now, stretching all the way from there to almost the end of this. Thank you very much for coming by. Thanks for listening to me puzzle through this plant thing. I think we have to decide eventually if we want to help the cult, save the sisterhood and the town and everyone. Do we want to kill the servant or help the cult? I feel like they're heading towards different endings, since I know that there are a couple endings. But yeah, anyway, we'll decide on that another day. For tonight, thank you for coming. Rest your ads, I'm sorry. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy your ads. Take care. See you tomorrow. Goodbye. Rest your wings. Don't take weird plants without an antidote. Good night.